Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom and I'm so excited to be here for this presentation on Kanban, a visual method of processing optimization. To properly introduce this concept, I would like to introduce our first guest speaker, Wan Yan.
Kanban is a visual device that limits the queue of units awaiting processing before any work center. It is beneficial in many areas of business, such as office, retailing, wholesaling, and manufacturing. Tech owner or manufacturer energy at Toyota developed Kanban to improve industrial productivity. They use Kanban to supervise the demand amount that control the rate of production, passing demand from the end customer up through the chain of customer store process.
Thanks for that, Wan Yan. Now let's continue with the presentation and invite our next speaker, Stephen, to tell us how Kanban operates as a system.
Kanban is a pull-based production system, meaning that each job is withdrawn from the current workstation by the succeeding workstation. The flow of the parts being produced at each station is controlled by Kanban cards, and each workstation has an inbound and outbound stocking point. These cards can be part of a 1 or 2 card system. The 1 card system is generally used where workstations are close together, and the inbound and outbound buffers are brought together to make one production order Kanban, or POC for short. When the distance between the workstations is larger, the 2 card system is used. A Kanban card is used for both the inbound and outbound buffer, where a production order Kanban and a withdrawal Kanban are used respectively. The production order Kanban instructs the preceding station to make a certain number of units, and the withdrawal Kanban passes on the message to the succeeding process about the number of units it should withdraw. This ensures that the stages of each production process are always completed just in time, and that there is almost no idle stock at any point.
Now that you all know what it is and how it works, let's have a look at where Kanban came from. For this, I will turn to Vincent, who will talk about the history of Kanban.
This was first developed in the UK Spitfire factories during the war and was known as a 2-bin system. Late 1940s, Toyota started studying supermarkets with the idea of applying shelf-stocking techniques to the factory floor. This observation led Toyota to view a process of being a result of one or more preceding processes.
Turning back to the present, EUs will talk about the modern use of this operational system, followed by a few case studies which Rory will delve into shortly.
With constantly improving technology, Kanban has evolved to a software tool. The aim is to make the general workflow and progress clear and trackable regardless of complexity and subject area. The software aids decision-making concerning what, when and how much to produce. The most common example of Kanban software is the so-called Kanban board.
So we can see numerous examples of the effectiveness of applying the Kanban method in industry. As we have already noted, Toyota pioneered the use of the method. We found many other examples of its use in making processes more efficient. One such example is Blizzard Sport, an Austrian ski apparatus manufacturer which was acquired by the Italian Technical Group. So Blizzard utilised the Kanban method to be able to respond faster to orders in an uncertain market. Employing a Kanban method also meant that Blizzard did not overproduce units based on forecasts before actual orders were placed, meaning that they were not left with a surplus of units at the end of the season. Blizzard achieved true continuous improvement through their implementation of a Kanban method.
Thanks, Yves and Rory. Now to deliver the complete benefits of Kanban, I would like to invite our final guest speaker for the evening, Alex.
There are 4 main benefits of Kanban. The first one is versatility. Kanban can be implemented in a wide variety of business areas because of its usage of visual signals. The second benefit is the continuous improvement for the Kanban system. Kanban's visual system makes it easier to review processes and make improvements that cut waste and streamline workflow and reduce overhead. The next benefit is responsiveness. Using Kanban makes it possible to respond more agilely to business needs. And the last main benefit is the increased output. Encouragement of the teams to work together, move work across the finishing line, and eliminating the distractions of multitasking is increasing the output.
Thank you all for listening. We've been Wanyan, Stephen, Vincent, Eves, Rory, Alex and Tom of lecture 15137's Group 4.